January 24th, on this day, in 41, after declaring himself a god, Roman Emperor Caligula was assassinated at the Palatine Games by officers of the Praetorian Guard. Claudius then succeeded his nephew as emperor. In 1121, King Henry I of England married his second wife, Adele of Louvain, at Windsor Castle. In 1639, representatives from 3 Connecticut towns joined together to write the Fundamental Orders, the first constitution in the New World. In 1712, Frederick II, known as Frederick the Great, was born. He would later become King of Prussia, known for leading significant social reforms and military victories. In 1722, Tsar Peter the Great culminated his reforms in Russia by introducing the table of ranks, enabling commoners to rise to the highest positions through merit. In 1732, Pierre de Beaumarchais, the French dramatist famous for works like The Barber of Seville and The Marriage of Figaro, was born. In 1848, James Marshall discovered gold at Sutter's Mill near Coloma, California, sparking the California Gold Rush and drawing people from around the world. In 1857, the University of Calcutta was founded, becoming the first full-fledged university in South Asia. In 1862, Edith Wharton, the American author best known for her novels like Ethan Frome and The Age of Innocence, was born. In 1899, American inventor Humphrey O'Sullivan patented the rubber heel for boots and shoes, greatly improving footwear comfort and durability. In 1908, Lieutenant General Robert Baden-Powell published Scouting for Boys, a manual on outdoor skills and self-improvement that inspired the global Scout movement. That same year, he organized the world's first Boy Scout troop in England. In 1911, the United States Cavalry was deployed to preserve the neutrality of the Rio Grande during the Mexican Civil War. In 1915, the German cruiser Blucher was sunk by a British squadron during the Battle of Dogger Bank, a significant naval engagement in World War I. In 1927, a British expeditionary force of 12,000 troops was sent to China to protect foreign concessions in Shanghai. In 1945, a German military attempt to relieve the besieged city of Budapest was finally halted by Soviet forces during World War II. In 1946, the United Nations established the International Atomic Energy Commission to promote the peaceful use of atomic energy and address global safety concerns. In 1951, Indian leader Jawaharlal Nehru called on the United Nations to formally recognize Beijing as an aggressor in the Korean conflict. In 1965, Winston Churchill died of a cerebral thrombosis at the age of 90, ending the life of Britain's renowned wartime leader. In 1982, a draft of Air Force history revealed that the United States secretly sprayed herbicides on Laos during the Vietnam War. In 1984, Apple unveiled its revolutionary Macintosh personal computer, highlighted by a memorable Super Bowl commercial directed by Ridley Scott. Steve Jobs introduced the Macintosh 2 days later, ushering in a new era in personal computing. In 1989, American serial killer Ted Bundy, who confessed to the murders of 30 women, was executed at age 42. Many believe his true victim count was much higher. In 1993, Thurgood Marshall, the first African-American to serve on the United States Supreme Court and a prominent civil rights activist, died at the age of 84. In 2003, the United States Department of Homeland Security was established, with Tom Ridge sworn in as its first secretary, reshaping the country's approach to national security. In 2011, Adele released her second studio album, 21, which went on to win a Grammy Award for Album of the Year, a Brit Award for British Album of the Year, and Billboard Album of the Year. In 2018, former United States Olympic team doctor Larry Nassar was found guilty of sexually abusing more than 150 girls and was sentenced to up to 175 years in prison.
Subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's events.